16, what's good with you? Try and get it together as usual. All right. Try and get it together. Trying to get it together. Peace, everybody.
Us, we, 8 plus 3, 2, then 7, Shri Mati, Kali, UYT,
Peace, what's good with everyone?
Shri Chandi, Peace Queen, Heaven in the Green, Serpentine back to spiraling, Peace King back to rhyming, Love Team back to finding who we be morphologically, unique cosmologically, sun, moon, astrologically, C6 topologically, alchemical.
Yeah, when Soleil come back, we're going to break down these lyrics.
Subliminal,
I'm going to interview her myself.
Ascendable, fifth dimensional, unquenchable, indispensable. So we can flow, gotta let it breathe, so we can flow, gotta let it breathe, so we can flow, gotta let it breathe, so we can flow. Right on the breath, right on the breath, all that energy right on the breath, left to the utopia to the left, free from material, now what's left? Us, you, 4, 3, 2, 1.618 come through. I'm dropping these mathematical ratios for the few whose vision is from the sixth and speaking is from the blue. I offer spiritual food and wisdom that you can use. Prasadam, malatum, along with music that's been imbued with consciousness as the mood. The goddess can't be subdued. Platonic solids and cubes and toffee that's strongly brewed like be here now, be here now. Be here now, be here now, be here now, be here now. Gotta let it breathe so we can flow. Gotta let it breathe so we can flow. Gotta let it breathe so we can flow. Gotta let it breathe so we can fly.
Alright, I think we set up. I think we're ready.
Right on the breath.
Alright.
All that energy right on the breath. Left to the utopia to the left. Free from material, now what's left? Alchemical baseline cylinder. Alchemical baseline cylinder. Ascendable, fifth dimensional. Dimensional, fifth dimensional. Us, you, 4, 3, 2. Us, you, 4, 3, 2. Us, you, 4, 3, 2. 1.618 come through. Gotta let it breathe so we can flow. Gotta let it breathe so we can flow. Gotta let it breathe so we can flow. Gotta let it breathe so we can fly. Right on the breath, right on the breath. All that energy right on the breath. Left to the utopia to the left. Free from material, now what's left?
Peace, peace, peace. What's good with everyone? As you already know, I'm Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz. For Sirius Mindz, seriously. All right. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's, I guess, still at home or you out and about with your phone in your hand and You tuning in to still support whatever we're doing here on Sirius Mindz. All right, really appreciate that. Shout out to 16. I know I'm hitting you at the last minute sometime, but hey, this is the way this thing works sometimes. So greetings, peace, shalom, hotep. Good evening to all of the Sirius Mindz family, not fans, not followers, any of that. Salute to everyone, to the whole entire family. All right. Thank you again for tuning in. No, seriously. I know y'all could be doing something else. Tonight we'll be discussing the week review. And this is the weekend review. We're going to cover the week, probably in a couple of weeks. And we want to see exactly what's happening in the news and what's going on. Paul Smith, what's good with you? Really appreciate that, Mr. Paul Smith. All right. So now, there's some dedicated people that definitely support the platform, support the channel. I'm going to do something special for them at the end of the month. All right, probably next week and a half or so. Everyone that has signed up for the class that didn't happen because we didn't get enough people in, I'm going to do something special for them. And I'm just trying to get past this Black History Month being on tour. And I'm going to do something special for everyone that purchased the book, The Warrior's Tapestry, which I should have it in my hands in a week. All right, great filibuster. Thanks, man. Give thanks, man. I should have it in my hands. All right. Soon as I get it in my hands, I'm definitely going to bring it on so I can show everyone. And I got something set up where I can get the stuff right out to everyone. Just to let people know, there was a delay in the account, got switched over to Amazon and that kind of thing. Books were shipped, damaged, whatever. Like I said, often I'm going to take an L on that. I'll take a loss. I'm going to eat the costs on it, but I'm going to make sure I get the books out to everyone that ordered the book. All right, whether you ordered it months ago or days ago. All right. Shout out to everyone over here on IG. I can't do nothing with Facebook Live. I don't know. It won't even let me. I've been trying for the last 10 minutes, but it just won't let me get on. All right. But anyway, I guess that's a sign that I'm not supposed to be on. I don't even know how that works. But anyway, the platform is definitely supported by the people. All right. We got some serious subjects coming up tonight. Let me see. 16. What did we say we was going to discuss? Hold up. Let me pull something up. Give me a second. Hold on. I think we said we was going to discuss tonight the Jussie Smollett situation. We're going to discuss the R. Kelly situation. We're going to discuss T.I. And then we're going to discuss Monique and Steve Harvey. All right. This platform is supported by the people. If you would like to donate or contribute to the Sirius Mindz platform, you can cash app your brother, Professor Griff, at $ Professor Griff, or just go to PayPal, www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. Or just simply go to my website, www.professorgriff.me, hit the donate button and donate. All right. Yeah, always IG. Y'all always pose this challenge. I'm always kind of perplexed as to how to answer people on IG. I'm familiar with a lot of people here on YouTube, but IG, I'm just kind of perplexed. I'm like, what the hell? So anyway, we're here to raise the vibrational pitch, allow people's thinking into the mind of the creator and the co-creator. All right. And you all know the co-creator is the second self of God, standing on the shoulders of the ancestors and kneeling at the feet of our elders. Standing on the shoulders of our ancestors and kneeling at the feet of our elders. All right. We are charged with the duty and the responsibility, all right, of making this thing happen, brothers and sisters. Making it happen. Getting the information out to our people, unfiltered. All right. Doing the best that we can do to get the information out to our people. Since I cannot get Facebook on my other phone, we will be taking calls tonight. All right. 16, can you put the phone number up for me? I really appreciate that. What's up, Dale Dixon? All right. We need everyone on IG and Facebook to remember, if it shuts down or whatever, meet us over on YouTube. It's www.youtube.com/the letter C /Sirius Mindz. The phone number to Call-in number is 470-357-9104. 470-357-9104. Call in with a question, comment, or just a statement. That's 470-357-9104. Peace to my beautiful wife, Miss Soleil, over in Thailand, shaking your number. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to keep up on IG on what you're doing over there. But I know that you're having a good time, and I know you're absorbing and taking in all the valuable lessons that you're getting. All right. So shout out to Miss Soleil. We just played your song Pranayama. We're asking people to go support Soleil. Go to the YouTube channel, Soleil Music, I believe it is. And all right, hit the like button. All right, hit the bell, subscribe. All right, let people know you're in the building. All right, cool. Alex Little says peace, Soleil. And okay, and Scorpio says peace. Miss 16 says peace. All right. Anyway, the email address is seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. That's seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. All right. I've gotten messages after the show. That 470 number, I don't answer that number. I shut it off. So you have to wait. Only call that number when we're on. All right. Remember to tell 3 other people. That's your duty and responsibility about Sirius Mindz. Normally we come on every night between 7 and 9. All right. We just got to kind of play it that way. All right. Neva Sativa said peace, Soleil. All right. Soleil's over here on IG, so I'll just translate the message. Anyway, you got quite a bit of sisters waiting for you to teach that class here, Soleil. So bring all that valuable information and that knowledge back to the States. So, all right, so we can kind of spread love. I think for might have something to do with, I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, here on Sirius Mindz, remember, this is supported by the people. All right, any trolls, any cyber thugs, internet gangsters, keyboard killers, you will be blocked, and more than likely you will be banished into oblivion. All right, please, we don't do that here. Chill with the foul language. We're trying to raise the vibrational pitch of our people's thinking. All right, so I'm sure that in the English language we could find the best in the English language to communicate with one another. All right, Jay Chi, what's up? Jay Chi, what's up? All right, let's dive into this subject. I think the first thing I think we need to talk about, since it's fresh, in people's minds right now, let's get this whole idea. Well, anyway, we're going to send this and dedicate this show to T.I. I caught wind, and 16 gave me some information about his sister passing in a car accident like tonight. So shout out to T.I. Positive energy we're going to send out to T.I.'s family. All right. And then made the Creator be pleased with the sister and what she has given us. And the way we remember people is we keep them in. LaShawn Thomas, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. The way we remember people is we keep their name alive, keep their spirit alive, and keep what they've done for us while they were here on the physical plane. All right. Remember those things. All right. Okay. So the T.I. situation. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on. We're going to talk about the T.I. situation, but there's a few other things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the R. Kelly situation. We're going to try to get that out of the way. We're going to talk about Monique. And listen, when we say we're going to talk about these situations, we're not talking about individuals. Hold back on the slander, hold back on the vitriol and all that kind of madness. We don't do that. There's a better way we can talk about the situation to extract the lessons from these particular situations. And I think that's where we need to be as we continue to move forward and grow. All right. So we have to grow in these situations. These have to serve as valuable lessons. All right. For us. Okay. Okay. I got to get something. I'll be right back. Time travel. Thanks, man. We appreciate you. Be right back, y'all. Hold on. I printed out T.I.'s lyrics. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. And I snatched this off of Soleil's post on IG. The whole idea, the meanwhile, about this Coast Guard, 49-year-old Coast Guard lieutenant charged with stockpiling weapons and drugs is being described as a domestic terrorist who is planning to murder innocent civilians on a scale rarely seen in this country, according to court documents filed in U.S. District Court. The other thing didn't print out. It was the list of the people that he had. All right. The kill list is what I wanted to kind of read, but it didn't print out the kill list. We'll get back to that conversation in a minute. All right. This T.I. situation. Okay. As we know, during Black History Month, there was a lot of companies that make billions of dollars. All right. Companies, high-end companies that ran amok with this whole idea of blackface. Some people say coincidence, some people say accident, some people say on purpose. What do you think? All right, what do you think? I think most people do not want to believe that the high-end companies that are actually putting this kind of information out. Some people say they're doing it to draw attention. Some people say they're just kind of doing it simply because social media works that way. People, any press, including bad press, is better than no press at all. All right. And I think some cases we kind of need to look behind the scenes at who's running these companies. All right, whether it's millennials, whether it's just the old oligarchy of multinational corporations and people that have this old kind of way of thinking and frame of mind. Some people say it may be psyops. Some people say some people just say, look, they just don't care. They don't insult black people. They just don't care. And black people will still buy their products. All right. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? All right. So when that happened, people like Spike Lee, T.I., and other people spoke up and spoke out and boycotted. Then we had a few people that turned around and said, the hell with that. I wear what I want to wear, do what I want to do, spend my money however I want to spend my money. They said, the hell with a boycott. You understand what I'm saying? I'm my own person. I do what I want to do. All right. That may be true in some cases, but we still have to look at the fact that it says one company had a noose as a clothing accessory. Yeah. Hopefully we can dive into that. But I'm saying, Denise 001, Dernis P. Oh, what's up, Dernis? How you feel, bro? What's good with you? All right. So we have to understand and take into account the fact that not only do they make billions of dollars, all right, they set the trends for what's going to go on for the rest of the year. You talk about high-end fashion shows and high-end clothing, all right, whether it's handbags, purses, hats, shoes, or, any of these things, man. So we need to look at these things. So when the boycott happens, we're waiting for our people. There was something I saw, I think, I don't know whose page I saw. I might have saw it on Soleil's page. When 2 Mexican workers in a factory got fired, every Mexican walked off the job that day until them 2 got hired back again. All right. Is that the unity that black people need in order to stick together, to show solidarity for one another? Back in the day, I believe in the turbulent 60s, when the boycott happened, the Montgomery boycott, when they boycotted and protested, they said nobody's going to ride the bus. People with cars stepped up and gave people rides. People chipped in. All right, but no one rode the bus, and they shut the system down. All right. Why is it that we can't get that level and that degree of protest today? All right, from people. All right. Is it possible to get that level of protest? All right. So let's look into it and see what the history, and looking back on what we can pull from history to make applicable today and move forward. And even if we're protesting a clothing line, most cases we can't afford that stuff anyway. You understand what I'm saying? And then I think dude took it a step further, man, and just got all Gucci'd out, like, to hell with y'all. It's like 368 days of boycott, man. You understand what I'm saying? And then I think T.I. turned around and did the song FN, I call it. Y'all know what it is. And then basically said, we're going to boycott this dude perpetually, forever. All right? Because it's obvious that it just seemed like there's just no love, man. It's just no love. All right? So I'm just for the few minutes that we're going to discuss this, I'm putting it out to y'all. All right? What do y'all think about the whole idea of these high-end companies now? Let me go over a few things with y'all. H&M 2017 put out the coolest monkey in the jungle hoodie. Then turned around and put out Mangrove Jungle, the survival expert, with a hoodie for a little white boy. Some black kids get to wear the H&M sweater, the coolest monkey in the jungle, and the white kid with survival expert. This is beyond disgusting. It's a protection of your neo-colonial thinking. This is a projection of your neo-colonial thinking. You won't see me anywhere near your shops, H&M. And the boycott for H&M still stands. Costco's, all right, with the little monkey doll that Costco's was selling. All right. Who else? Then the whole blackface with the governor. The whole blackface, a couple of other people. Disney with the dipping stick. One is vanilla flavored and one is watermelon flavored. So there's a history of these people doing these things. Michigan bar owner apologized for gifting employee with a watermelon on Martin Luther King Day. So he says, happy Dr. Martin Luther King Day, and gives him a watermelon. Kennedy Rose, what's good? Peace to you, Griff. Greetings and keep teaching. Give thanks, Kennedy. All right. Then the whole idea of blackface. Blackface minstrel shows was the first distinctive American theatrical form. In 1830s and 1840s, it was at the core of the rise of an American music industry for several decades. It provided the lens through which white America saw black people. It was the lens. Blackface was the lens. Shucking, jiving, cooning, Jim Crow. The Jim Crow dance, the Jim Crow buck, the Jim Crow jump was the dance that they did. And this was the lens that they viewed black people through. All right. Nikki Love. Why is it happening, though, Nikki? All right. It's all happening for a reason, Grip. I need to know why. Nikki, and you one of them individuals that stay on the front line. Let me know why it's happening. All right. The phone number is 470, I think 357, pardon me, 91. Hold on. Put the phone number up there for me, 16. Eat seeds and all, picking any freeze. Nigga makeup without blackening. All right, they got nigga soap. Smoking Sambo, the whole idea of the Sambo. Someone came out with a product called the Martin Loofah. And it was actually a loofah. 470-357-9104. That's the phone number to call in. Not now. I'll let you know when. That's the hotline. That's the digits. 470-357-9104. The Martin Loofah. LOOFA. Have a wash and be inspired. Damn. Nigga tobacco. Nigga hair smoking tobacco. Ralph Northam, now the governor of Virginia. 1984 yearbook, dressing up in blackface. Gucci was pressured to pull sweaters that resemble blackface makeup. We got blackface makeup. We got governors. All right. Gucci deeply apologizes. Okay. Who green-lighted it in the smoke-filled back room, though, Gucci? Who's in the back room saying that's a go? We're going to run with that. And then we turn around and put millions of dollars behind that. All right. Drake, Beyonce in blackface. Go look it up. I'm not bluffing and I'm not making this up. All right, cool, Nikki. Drake and Beyonce in blackface. Come on, Savon Smith. That's not, I know it's kind of funny, but come on. Martin Luther, come on now. That's critical, man. That's not the way you honor your ancestors. Beyonce in blackface. Beyonce posed with her face voluntarily darkened. Drake, we don't need you to blacken up. All right. You had a latency and cut off a minute ago. All right. Today, after returning to New York City after a very emotional visit to the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, including an exhibit on blackface. All right. But it's done there as a way of teaching people at the National Museum of African American History. If you haven't been, go. The family went. We spent 4 hours up in that piece for real. You got to see it. Outrage, a school board member is pictured dressed in blackface for Serena Williams costume. And this woman done stuffed a t-shirt in her underwear and socks in her bra for protruding buttocks and a protruding breast. Blackface. North Carolina school board member Anna Bonham wore this Serena Williams costume to a Halloween party about 5 years ago. This is not funny. All right. Tell me a time when black people dressed up as white people. No, black people do that stuff for real. All right. And then your girl Katy Perry, all right, has removed 2 items from her shoe range after complaints that one of the designs was racist. Obviously, it's racist. You can't see that, Katy Perry. All right, it's some blackface shoes. Go look it up. Pop star criticized over shoe designs resembling blackface. The View, standing 100% behind Joy Bear amid blackface scandal. All right. Why is that people love hip hop but hate black people? Why is it that people love black sports players but just hate black people in general? All right. I wanted to talk about the Patriots owner down in Florida buying prostitutes and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying, yeah, what do you expect from not only the Patriots but owner, but Dallas Cowboys to them? All right, I don't expect anything else from them people. They're doing exactly what they do. Blackface is a century-old practice rooted in depicting a negative stereotype of black people in Europe and the United States. White actors would paint their faces black and play caricatures of black people. I was saddened when it was brought to my attention that it was being compared to a painful image reminiscent of blackface, Katie says. In a statement, stop, Katy Perry. Your ass is white and privileged enough and old enough to know damn better. All right? I'm opening up the phone lines in a minute. All right? Prada, of course. With the handbags, Prada just pulled a bonehead blunder that a lot of people are calling racist. The high-end Manhattan shop pulled its purse in its window with a Sambo-like doll attached. People went nuts on social media. All right? Burberry apologizes for the hoodie with the noose knot. Come on. Y'all know what y'all doing. This is by design. All right, this is what I think. From my observation from where I'm sitting. Looking at some of these things is like, come on. Come on, y'all. Stop. This is definitely by design. All right. The chief executive and chief creative officer of luxury fashion powerhouse Burberry have apologized for putting a hoodie with strings tied in the shape of a noose on their London Fashion Week runway. Eric Holder said, I believe it was 3-4 years ago, might have been 5. This nation is a nation and a nation of cowards when it talks about race. This is a nation of cowards when it talks about race. All right. 3 incidents now in the news or that made the news. 2 in particular. All right. Black boy, young man, arrested for not standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. to the flag of the United Snakes of America. At the same time, down the road, up the block and around the corner, a white boy kneels, puts his fist over his heart and kneels during the anthem, and he gets praised for it. Go look up the two stories on your own. They're there. All right. Now, all this is going on. Two people manage to galvanize black people's energy and protest. A few people want to step out of line and go against the grain. Don't know what's happening there. All right. T.I. fires back, because I guess he took it in some kind of way, which is a diss and disrespectful. And black people continue to support these luxury brands to feel like they are somebody, as opposed to supporting black designers and ethnic clothing. Thank you, Miss Soleil. Of course, there are black designers and black clothing companies. All right. Regardless of how much money you have. All right. Some people got so much money they poor. All right. Some people got that's all some people have. All right. Some people are so poor all they have is money. So T.I.'s lyrics in his song FN. For people that don't know what FN, use your imagination. All right. So for the people that's just, really blind, deaf, and dumb and haven't heard the song, K Reno, check him out. Check K Reno out, Matt. You late, bro. Where you been? This is Professor Griff, man. K Reno, my dude. All right. What's the name of T.I.'s song, y'all? K Reno, my dude, for real. There's definitely a divide and conquer agenda going on. What is T.I.'s song? Can somebody put it up on the screen so we'll know? If you haven't heard T.I.'s song, go make it happen right now. All right. I heard some idiots, man, on YouTube talking about why is T.I. getting paid for that? Man, y'all need to stop. What is this? The be broke revolutionary activist agenda? Hell no. Ain't nobody trying to be broke. All right. To be an activist nowadays is going to take some chump change. Thank you, Milano's 22. All right. Can somebody on YouTube put the name of T.I.'s song up so people will know? Thank you, Nikki Love. Thank you, Scorpio 16. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Revolutionary Minds. Man of War, peace was good with you. So T.I. says, yeah, Matter of fact, we're doing part 1 and part 2. Tomorrow night, we back on. Just want to let y'all know that. All right? Yeah, To all you FNs of the world, it's hard for me to just use FN. I just got to say it the way we say it. They might block this on YouTube or they might block this, but it is what it is. But y'all know what the FN is. All the niggas get up and say, F everybody else talking to you. Damn, it must suck to be an FN. Old greedy ass man. Old thinking about himself. They got the fame, and then he says they got the wealth. But there's no way in the world that the Mayweathers, that the Kaepernicks, Colin Kaepernicks, that the Professor Griffs, the Public Enemies, the whoever else, any of y'all out there, we couldn't be sitting in this position today if it was not for our ancestors sacrificing, some paying the ultimate price that we could get to this point. All right. So come on, y'all. Come on. Walaikum salam, sister. Happy belated Savior's Day. Your Nazda, peace, queen. All right. So we owe that much. We owe a debt. All right. Back, and we owe a debt forward. All right. So for someone to come on and just disrespect the ancestors like that, that's just not cool. T.I. fired back. All right. And now it's an ongoing, It's an ongoing protest, and it's just outright ban on these individuals that refuse to support black people in the momentum that Spike Lee and T.I. kind of started. All right. What do y'all think about that? The phone lines are open. 16. Put that number up for me again. The phone lines are open. What do y'all think about that? All right. T.I.'s lyrics are out there for y'all to read. All right. All right. So if we're going to call this individual a coon, y'all got to define what a coon is. The phone number is 470-357-9104. 9104. 470-357-9104. All right. Y'all hit me up. Where is my, hold on. Can y'all give Nikki Love the honors of the privilege of calling in first? All right. Nikki Love, we're waiting to hear from you. All right. We're going to let Nikki. All right. I got you. 470-357-9104. All right. No, we're going to let Nikki Love's going to call in first. All right. 646. Hold on. Call right back. That person from the 646 area code. Hang up. Call right back. All right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. We're going to wait for Nikki Love to call in. All right. Nikki Love is one of them sisters, is one of them sisters that's been on the front line. She had me on her show several times and laid it out. Nikki Love, peace. What's good? Nikki, you got to turn your computer down.
Okay, you can hear me now?
I can hear you now. What's good with you?
I'm good. I'm blessed by the spirit of our ancestors.
Oh, give thanks. Really appreciate you, man. I ain't spoken to you in a while. What's good, man?
I've just been busy, been dealing with the spiritual warfare we in, and I just lost my nephew last week. He transitioned here in Atlanta. They shot him, but that's all right because he was a god. You know what I mean?
Oh, give thanks. We're sorry to hear that, sister. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, you probably seen it all over the news, but I know what it was about, and that's one of the reasons I'm calling it now, because what we have to understand, based off of what you're talking about, it's a spiritual warfare going on, and I'm looking at your video, and I'm watching the unks on the back of the wall, and the ancient ancestors are speaking to my spirit, right?
Oh, give thanks.
And what it is that our ancient ancestors said we shall rise in the West. So pretty much all of this that we see going on, in the news, the blackface and all of this, there's two things going on. We're in the spiritual warfare.
Right.
When our ancients said we shall rise in the West, they're letting us know we are rising. But along with what's going on in the media, what's happening is this is also a wake-up call for Africans in America. Right. Or as I'll call us, Africans in America. So they know that their time is up. And this is maybe beyond some comprehension, but there's a huge spiritual war going on between our ancient ancestors. And not only that, this is the 400-year return of the ancestors from slavery. So what they're doing and what they know, because, they got our history, they done sold our stuff. They know what time it is.
Right. They're
hanging on by the skin of their teeth. So they're coming at us with blackface. They're doing, all that they're doing in the media, trying to throw it in our faces, for the last little bit of time they got left, because they know their time is up.
Right.
And not only that, it's for us to see, hey, wake up, y'all. First of all, we spend the most money in this economy.
Right.
It's time for us to take back what was rightfully ours. So with all that we see, we have to look at it in a bigger picture. Because, see, if we get blindsided by what they're doing, we can't focus on what we need to do, which is raise up our vibrational energy to be those gods and goddesses that we call ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. No, we definitely understand what you're saying. Definitely. So let me ask you something. So with what T.I. is doing, do you think the vast majority of Black people, along with Spike Lee and other people, will continue to support after the fanfare die down? Because when it first happens, we get on amped and geek, and for the first month we good. But then after that, we get the income tax check, whatever, and we back to buying the same products we was boycotting 6 months ago.
Honestly speaking, I might have to go with you because I cannot. I'm gonna say people are full of it. You know what I mean? I will say this spiritually seeing, because that's what I do. I'm a traditional one, but spiritually seeing it's happening naturally. A lot of us are waking up. But as far as what Spike Lee and T.I. is doing, for a minute, it you know, kind of open some of our eyes. If it touches about 10 of us, that's good enough, because the other 10 can pass it on. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't foresee that, it's going to be like that right now. Give it about another 2 or 3 years, because the ancestors are working through us anyway. It's going to take something bigger than Spike Lee and T.I., and everybody's going to do it for a minute, and like you said, and they think they doing, it's not going to happen. Because we have not gotten deprogrammed, deprogrammed yet, and to know who we are. So like you said, they're getting tax money, they ain't going to do it. You still going to have people buying this and doing that and doing that. It happens all the time. And I think people just talking, that's not to say that it is not touching some of us, because it is.
Right.
I'm watching how they're waking up, being a traditional healer and a seer, this is all I do. So I'm watching these young folks waking up. I'm watching these young warriors, rising up. But for the ones, that's from that Spike Lee generation or from our generation, and, the rest of them, I'm seeing, they talking. They ain't trying to do it. It's just for the moment.
Okay. I think, my take, just real briefly, I think everybody need their way in. And maybe the protest is some people's way into consciousness. Maybe things need to happen to jar people at, some people call it a reality check. Collectively, maybe we need a reality check. My thing is, why is all this happening in Black History Month? I know it's a spiritual thing. I'm thinking, like you said, it's probably twofold. It's happening on their side because the time is up. Their time is up. Happening on our side simply because we need to know that their time is up, and we need to get together and put some infrastructure in place so we can survive. All right. Some people may call it a distraction. And I always say a distraction from what? You understand what I'm saying? So when people, no, go on.
I was going to say, we're saying that, there's something spiritual about that. As, like I said, we're in a spiritual warfare. And this is beyond some comprehension, but there is a huge spiritual war going on. There are talks by these world leaders that's taking place, and I'm only saying what I see spiritually. And there's talks being, amongst these leaders and other forms of being that we may not be aware of. Again, this is beyond some comprehension. So basically, they have to keep you distracted and blindsided while this over here is going on, because there are some major talks going on amongst world leaders, and they know that it's a time for change. You know what I mean? And that transformation. And there's some talk, and I'm talking in code because maybe you would know.
No, I got you.
Some talk about these things and saying y'all got to get it right, because if you don't get it right, we gonna be letting y'all know what it is and how it's gonna be.
Right.
And that's what I'm speaking of. Right. So you know what I'm talking about. So we're saying that they got to keep us, on this around right here, kind of occupied with that over there while this is going on over there in Antarctica. You know what I mean?
Right. I got you.
So
I got you.
We're saying that, it's bigger than what we know. It's bigger than what we know. And again, there is a war between some gods and some physical beings and human beings going on. And people can't fathom it yet, but it will soon come. And I'm going to just give you this. Trump said what? He wanted to start what? A space task force, a police force? Now, go redo that right there. Because that's what's really going on, and that's why they have to keep us occupied over here.
Right. Okay. All right. I really appreciate you, sis.
Yeah.
As always, all right?
All right, my brother. Thank you for letting me speak. Talk to you soon.
Give thanks. Peace.
Peace.
That was Nikki Love, man. I'm sure y'all remember the Nikki Love show. All right. The phone line's open, 646. Hit me back, man. The phone line is open. Peace. What's good? Hello.
Professor G, peace.
Peace. What's good, man? What's happening?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm maintaining. What you got, the Obama phone, man? What's good?
Nah. I got the iPhone. I'm watching like the YouTube at the same time I'm on the phone.
You might not want to do that. Turn the phone down or something, man. Just talk to me. What's good, man?
Yeah, you can hear me better now?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I wanted to say peace to the sister that just came on too. I was listening, I agree with her wholeheartedly. And also want to say peace to her for losing a young guy in a gunfire too.
Right.
But with the situation, with everything going on with the blackface in the fashion industry, I just want to say, I used to be a part of the fashion industry, in that world. I used to go to school for fashion design, and I used to work in high-end retail at Bergdorf Goodman. So I lost the love for that industry, and I fell back from it like a long time ago. I saw these things, forecoming, like at least a whole year ago. And,
right.
It's been going on before.
So what? Hold on, bro. So what you trying to get to? What are you telling us?
What I'm saying is, this fashion industry, mostly dominated by the Europeans. They've been doing they've been showing their true colors like for a long time, but I feel like at a time like this, there's never been a surge of like awareness in the people, like, where they've taken it to social media and everything like that, because there's always been things happening. Right. Like, big cases with Gucci and, a lot of these big brands. But I like the surge of, awareness that, the people is taking to social media and, getting the people on code and everything like that.
Yeah, we got to thank T.I. and we got to thank Spike Lee for doing what they do on the platform that they have to bring a certain awareness to it. Really appreciate that. But I got some other callers, man. I really appreciate your call, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. Peace.
All right, peace, man. All right, moving right along. This situation with R. Kelly. What's good, y'all? Somebody talk to me. All right, somebody let me know what's up. So somebody sent me a message and said R. Kelly got indicted on 10 counts. I'm like, okay, let me look into it. Let me see what's happening. So when 16 sent me the story, I read that story. I read some other, I read the other stories, and the dude is he's home chilling because they said they posted they set the bail at $1 million, $250,000 per each victim, and his lawyer got the bail reduced, the bail amount reduced, and R. Kelly is home chilling until his court date on Monday. Now, what do y'all think? Do y'all think, did we see this coming? Didn't see it coming? Are there other white pedophiles and sex rings and Pizzagate and all this other stuff out there? And do you think they should administer justice right across the board? What do y'all think, man? L. Rose, qualify that statement. I think it's all Hollywood. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's up with Harvey Weinstein? We don't know what's up with Harvey Weinstein. This Professor Griff of Sirius Mindz. What's good? 682. What's happening? 682. Speak to me. What's good? All right. So this R. Kelly situation, it's like, is it sex trafficking? Is it part of a bigger issue, a bigger scheme, something else going on? Peace. Caller from the 682 area code. This is Professor Griff of Sirius Mindz. What's good?
Peace, Griff. What's going on? This is LaShawn Thomas.
How you feel, man? What's good? What's happening?
Hey, man, I'm on this road, man, driving. Now, look here. I'm going to keep this short. About the clothing line and stuff like that. It came from what I've learned from Willie D and one of his encounters. It takes 18 months for the clothing to even come out. But the problem is that we're buying into it, and then we get in our feelings when the blackface stuff come out, when people start denouncing us as we buy their product like the heel figure. Heel figure being saying FN. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Crown. They're like the Crown air freshener. A lot of folks don't remember the Crown air freshener. The guy that made the Crown air freshener was a straight up bona fide racist. He denied that publicly on the Donahue show, or was it Jeffrey Raphael? So they know what they're doing. Right. They just don't know where too dumbed down to buy into it without knowing the facts.
Right.
So what we need to start. So about this boycott thing, I got this from Brother Polite the other day. It's not Gucci that everybody needs to boycott. It's the company that sponsors Gucci that everybody needs to boycott because it's called Karen or something like that.
But listen, bro, we don't know them people that's behind the scenes. We know the ones that's in our face. We know the ones that these rappers put in these songs. So we can connect with the Guccis and know to protest them. The ones that's behind the scenes, we don't know that, bro. We really don't. So we can't say don't protest Gucci, but protest these other people. We can't say that. I say protest both of them if you know about the other one.
No. What I'm saying is protest the sponsors for Gucci because the sponsor for Gucci is sponsoring.
Yeah, but we don't know who they are though.
Just like Soulja Boy, just like when Soulja Boy called himself boycotting Gucci, but at the same time he talking about going to two more companies that's made by the Europeans. Those two companies are part of the same sponsorship that Gucci is part of. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but I understand I understand what you're trying to say, but the vast majority, 85% of the masses of the people don't know who these other companies are. Are you following what I'm saying? We can't protest somebody that's behind the scenes and we don't know who they are. We know that there's a Gucci store in Manhattan, in LA,
right
on Santa Monica Boulevard. We know this. We know this one in Vegas. We know we could go protest that. These other people, I don't know. Yeah, so polite names the Gucci empire line by line. I didn't see the polite thing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And if we knew that we had that information, if that information was given to the vast majority of us, then we can galvanize the people's effort. And there's an educational component, like you're educating us now about what polite said. You understand what I'm saying? But we just don't know. I may know, you may know, polite may know, a handful of other people may know, but behind the scenes, a lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes and who these parent companies are.
Right, and that's one of the things that we all need to get out there. Just like you giving us all the information.
Right.
That's one information that we need to get out there so we can come together and fight against this beast. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We got to
get this kind of information out there.
Right. We need to boycott all of them. Every one of them that disrespects black people, right on across the board. And exactly. All right. I really appreciate you, man. As always, bro.
I love. Hey, Griff, let me say one more thing, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
My version of coon is I learned the best from Willie D. When you down your people, when you degrade your people to get fame and fortune from the Europeans, that's a coon. When you down your people and crap on your people to gain capital to gain anything from the European, from the oppressor, that's a coon.
Can you give me an example of that?
That's called a hater.
Can you give me an example of that? A modern day example?
A modern day?
Yeah.
Steve Harvey. Charles Barkley.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That dude, not to come out of the street, but the other dude that's running. He messing on us. Not trying to get our vote, but to gain capital from the Europeans.
What you talking about, Cory Booker?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that cat.
Okay.
But and my last thing, I know you didn't see this lady, Queen Scott. I want to say thank you for the donation. And we got 164 people watching. If 164 people donate $2, that will help out the movement. That will help out this channel.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I just want to throw that out there.
I really, much love, Griff. Much love, man. I really appreciate you.
15, much love, chat, and everybody else.
All right, good brother. All right, man.
All right. Much love.
Peace. He said there's 160 something people watching. If everybody gave $2, it would move it forward. Rather than one person doing 20, another person doing 100, everybody do $2, and we good. All right. So the R. Kelly situation, y'all talk to me. I'm seeing comments. Some people saying he gonna get off. He gonna beat the charges. What's happening? And if so, why do y'all think that? I mean, why do we feel that way? Is there anything that we have, as a collective people on this side, can do? All right. What can we do on this side? Because Donna, I really appreciate it. Donna just stepped up to the plate like instantly. Donna, Kendu, Sharif. All right. All right. Time travel. So here's my 2 cents. All right. My $2. I hear you. So I think that watching what's going down with the Jesse Smollett, the Steve Harvey, the blackface, the Mayweather, R. Kelly, and everything, all this happening at one time, is a certain kind of energy that's going on and being put out there. And if the vast quintessential, all right, give thanks, quintessential. If we sit back and absolutely do nothing out of all of this stuff that's going on, all right, the Smith family, give thanks, man. Really appreciate that. All right. If we sit back, you have to do something. All right. You have to say something. Leave a comment on here. Do something. Call in, have the dialogue. Do something. All right. Post something online. Put up a meme. Create a meme. When you see these things go down, no, we have to respond. Bryce, thanks, man. Really appreciate that, man. So let's understand that particular dynamic, man. JQ was here. All right. 399. Really appreciate Don, aka the Don. MJP. So, or JQ. Is it JP or JQ? He said JQ was here. All right. But listen. So R. Kelly now is sitting home. Jay Archibald. What's good, hey brother? I'm watching in my kitchen cooking oatmeal. Yeah, my wife eats oatmeal, man, on a laptop. Thanks for the little, I really appreciate that, man. Finish your oatmeal, bro. Don't burn it. All right. Jay Chai, what's up? So let's understand this. We have to start understanding and looking at this from the view of the victims. All right. Some of y'all say, well, no, it's just racism, man. And they after R. Kelly. They came after Michael Jackson. Quan S. Man, give thanks, man. Really appreciate you. All right. Much love, man. Enough respect. Be balanced. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. They're coming after Michael Jackson. They're coming after black men. So they're coming to lock down all black men. All right. Auntie, what's good? That's my 2 cents. Thanks, Auntie. All right. So what do y'all think about that? Do you think it's racism, white supremacy, and them just coming after black men? What do y'all think? All right. R. Mason says, nah, R. Kelly is guilty. Plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right. Why do y'all think it's taking so long, though? And what's with the black leaders that won't come out, man, and kind of speak for the hurt masses of the black women that he has done these things to? Come on, talk to me. Do we devalue black women's lives and just don't say anything? Help me out, y'all. How does this work? All right, caller from the 202 area code. What's good? It's Professor Griff. Hold on. Studying from from Griff from self-school, okay? All right, MD in surgery. All right, we need doctors. We need doctors to work on black people's mental state, man. For real. All right, we need doctors to work on, because I'm telling you, man, the mental state of black people in America. All right, hold on 1 second. Peace, caller from the 202 area code. This is Professor Griff. Turn your computer down. Turn your computer. Turn it down, 202. Turn it down, 202. Amanda Badu, turn your radio down, man. Turn your computer down. Veronica Kimball, thank you. Really appreciate that.
How you doing?
Turn your computer down. Turn your computer down. He just said, the hell with him hanging up. Jolie, what's up? All right. Mighty Melanated Nation, what's up? What's good with you? Appreciate you. All right. Come on, talk to me. While we got the R. Kelly conversation on pause, help me extract the lessons from what we were supposed to pull from this Jussie Smollett situation, man. I'm baffled. I know what we have sought thus far, but I'm baffled. I'm baffled at the fact that some people are still riding for dude. All right. Some people are just in disbelief. All right. Some people like me are trying to figure out, well, why you need to do that in the first place, man? You got 3, 4, 5, 6 bags sitting at your feet. All right. Now, I mean, how much more do we want? I mean, what is it that we want? Why would you need to pull a stunt like that? So what do y'all think about the Jussie Smollett situation? Do y'all think he did it just to garner sympathy? Why do y'all think he did it? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Jeffrey Smollett. All right. We just need to know Jeffrey Smollett. How? Pushing a gay agenda and the Me Too agenda. Okay. So basically at the same time, you're saying you believe that he was helping his cause for the LGBT community. And at the same time, the Me Too was going after R. Kelly. All right. Someone was assisting Jeffrey Smollett situation with trying to propagate and move and push the LGBTQ community. Okay, I'm wrapping my brain around it. It's called Fame and Greed. All right. Wow. I'm wrapping my brain around it. Just excuse me. I'm not probably as smart and as well versed as you guys. All right. So I'm trying to understand the deeper meaning. And I'm looking behind the scenes and I'm trying to figure out who this individual is connected with. And what is so important about Empire that you needed to do that I'm trying to understand that. Everyone has their own time. His name is Jesse, not Jeffrey. Did I say Jeffrey? I'm sorry. Jussie Smollett. Jessie's situation has multiple agendas. What do you think the multiple agendas are? It's more to it. He was getting $100,000 per what? Per week. Damn. Woo. Zanny, thank you very much. Give thanks, Zanny. All right. Legislation, LGBTQ. What's the legislation that the LGBTQ is pushing for? School me, educate me. I'm here. Talk to me. Who names their child Jesse? I don't know. Jussie. I don't know. Caller from the 202.
He should have lied to the police.
Area code 202. What's good with you?
Nothing much, man. What's good with you?
What's happening?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you kind of like it is. He should have not lied to the police.
You said he what?
Sirius Mindz should have never lied to the police.
Okay. You can you turn your computer down a little bit more because it's hard understanding you.
Okay, I'll turn it down. He should have never lied to the police.
He should have never lied to the police? What was the lie that What was the lie that he told the police?
you know, he said that there was two white guys. It wasn't no two white guys. Then you gonna turn around and say, well, there's two Nigerians. He set the attack himself. He set it up. He could have come with it.
So basically, he said he was two white guys in MAGA hats saying that this is MAGA country, and they beat him up.
Yeah, he made that up, and he went on the Good Morning America. You remember that, right?
Yes, sir.
And so I don't know who, but then after the situation that happened, that's when he planned it.
Okay. So let me ask you something. So what do you think should happen to him at this point now that he's gotten arrested?
He should get behind the jail.
He should go to jail. What would the charge be? Lying to police, falsifying information,
lying to the police, not admitting that he did it. They might hold him accountable for the plan that he did make that plan. Period.
Okay. All right. I really appreciate you calling from the 202 area code. Thank you very much.
No problem, brother Griff.
Yes, sir.
I got your support.
Yes, sir. Give thanks, good brother.
All right.
So, Jesse Smollett, R. Kelly, one y'all say is being pushed up and pumped up by the LGBTQ for legislation. Other ones that y'all saying that the Me Too movement is going after R. Kelly and it's racist and they're just going after black men. Some of y'all just straight up swear up and down, dude is just guilty. Legislation of the anti-lynching bill that they snuck in with the wall funding. All right. Can you send us a link or something with this anti-lynching bill? I need to know what is the link, this anti-lynching bill. All right. The elites are using the celebrities to start a race war. Agenda 21. Deneen Morgan, listen, love. I'm not sure if you got the in-office memo. The war is already on. The war is for the hearts and minds of our people. All right. So there's already a war happening. Griff, make a Symbology 3 book. You out your mind. You know how long it took me to put that together, man. Ask my wife. I sat on the end of the bed, man, for months, man. Woo, that was a lot of work, man, day and night. I mean, I can do it, but no. I have some other things I want to. I'm trying to get the necessary funding and the people in place to do this film. All right? Most of y'all have donated already, and I really humbly appreciate y'all. Most people have bought the books, and I appreciate them. Most people have donated to the Oculist Inc. film. So I need to put the other things together to make it happen. So I'm not going to give up on it, though. I'm going to make it happen. So a book, no. The Warriors Tapestry is the next book that's coming out. All right. Queen Sheba, peace, Queen. Greetings. This is Professor Griff. What's up, caller from the 313 from the D? What's good with you?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing much. Talk to me. What's happening with you, man?
Just calling from Detroit, man. I wanted to quote on that Justin Smollett situation. Yeah, I think it might have been the case of him trying to fight fire with fire. But I mean, in physics, we taught that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. I think in this case he was trying to fight ignorance for more ignorance, and that's not an opposite reaction. That's actually the same reaction, equal and same reaction. I mean, if you're going to try and combat lump in the office and racism, you have to come with something better than falsehood and deception. You know what I'm saying? Because they've already mastered that game.
Okay.
At least he needed to come out and just admit that he was frustrated and say that, you know what I'm saying, out of frustration maybe that he concocted this whole thing because he was frustrated with the state of the world. But the way he's doing it, they called him right off the rip because it's like, he's not in charge of that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like people who mastered that thing over thousands of years can get away with that lying thing and still be elected to office. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So let me ask you something though. Let me ask you something. So you know a lot more than we know. So the details are not. I'm not clear about the details. What do you say he's fighting? What is that he's fighting? And you say he's fighting fire with fire. What is he fighting there at Empire? With making $100,000 a month or whatever.
He hasn't actually came out and actually admitted what his motivation was, but that's possibly part of the motivation. I mean, the whole thing about having the Magna hat on and everything was like, I mean, it just seems like he was trying to throw a shot at Trump with that one.
Okay, but hold on, because maybe I'm not getting this, man. So are you assuming that this is what it is?
No, yes, sir, I'm assuming because he hasn't actually came out and actually admitted what his motivation was. I mean, everybody's guessing at this point.
Okay, but you see, we can only assume, and I don't like to assume. I want actual facts. What happened to you, dude?
Okay.
Why did you fake this? Why did you lie? What was going on at Empire that we didn't know about? Maybe we could support you, whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? But yet you exacerbate the tension between the races by saying it was two white dudes. Then it's two buff trainers, Nigerian dudes, and they like, yo, this dude paid us to do this. I'm like, wow. Yeah. It's confusing.
I mean, the truth still has to come out. Yeah, and everybody pretty much was waiting for him to actually admit something. It's like, come on, man, what's really going on?
Right, I'm like you, bro. I'm waiting for him to actually admit, like, what's the deal? Why are you doing this, man? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, good brother. I really appreciate you, man.
All right, sir. Thank you, Griff.
Yes, sir. Give thanks. Larry, thank you for that, man. Really appreciate you. Larry Prideaux. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Prideaux. All right. 16. What was the last subject we had? We got about 15 more minutes. What was the last subject we had? I'm not. Yeah, help me out. Is Cosby innocent? No, Cosby's not innocent. Monique and Steve Harvey. Help me out, y'all. Steve Harvey and Monique. What I heard from dude, I was like, wow, bro. You actually telling young people and the world that it's not about black, not about white. It's about getting the bag. Wow. Do you realize, dude, that stick-up crews are watching you and Mayweather? Do you realize people that are on the flip side of that watching you, and they see once you make a statement like that, they know you will do anything, Steve Harvey, for money? Is that a message to send to your children? That it's about getting the bag? There was people like Michael Jackson and Bill Cosby and other people that had ugu globs of money, and they still brought them down. What are you saying, Steve Harvey? Should Professor Griff not come on here with the support of the people on here, with the support of 16, with the support of my wife Soleil, and then not do this? I should just go do whatever I do to get in Hollywood, to get up in the music industry and play that game. I do whatever I got to do to get the bag, and then what? Bad move. Bad move. Bad move. I do have to admit that I think it was last year or a year or so ago when it was going down, I said Monique, and I said it on my show, on either with Brother Rich or I just said it on my show. I said, Monique, take the money, man. Let's get free. Peace, man. What's good with you, bro? All right. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. I said, listen, take the money, because I know how they work in Hollywood industry, music industry, entertainment industry. Black Dot says Cap just wanted the bag. No, Kaepernick already put in the work. Colin Kaepernick deserves the bag. Yeah, Greg Jr., I'm not sure about that. Let's look at it like this. Kaepernick already had $39 million and spent half of that on the people. So I got to disagree with Black Dot. I'm going to call Black Dot. We can talk about it. I can bring Black Dot on the show, or I can go on his show, but it's a healthy disagreement. It's not that coming at him. It's my man. It's my brother. But nah, I think Kaepernick had the money already. You understand what I'm saying? Why would Colin Kaepernick have to do anything? All right. He did have 2 contracts, one with Nike and one with the NFL. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, whatever he had to do to facilitate those contracts, I understand he made the move that he made. But nah, he already had the bag. He already had the bag. All right. Peace. This is Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz. Caller from the 316. What's good with you?
Hey, what's good, Professor Griff?
I'm trying to be like you, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, I wanted to comment over the Jesse situation and Hollywood about getting the bag.
Right.
About the money. It's about the money. My understanding in the case, it was that he was upset about his them. Maybe he thought that he could boost his LGBT or whatever that community is, boost the image that he's part of that community and he deserves more because he's representing the gay community now.
All right, cool. So let me understand it. So I'm putting the picture together now. You're not making as much as all the other actors. So you pull this stunt to garner sympathy and support from the LGBTQ community to support you to fight in your cause to get more money per episode. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. I got it, man.
That's my observation, analytically looking at it, listening to you and what the callers are saying and then the news.
Right.
I'm kind of piecing it together right now, kind of like you doing.
Right. Because I'm trying to piece it. I'm like you. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to put the pieces that we have available to us together to make sense of it all. How much money do we? How much money do we need to live, though, man? 100,000 stacks.
Exactly. How much? But then it comes for the love of money is never enough. When the brothers is in the street, they always say, when I get 100,000 or so, I'm gonna get out the game. But when you get 100,000, you're looking at everybody else. You're looking across the fence. The grass look greener.
Right.
So it's never enough when it comes to love or money. That's the root of all evil, right there.
Man.
Then the Bible says wars come from not having, and you ask and you not receiving because you ask amiss. And that seems to be what happened to him, and he just destroyed his whole career because I heard they read him out the script now.
Yeah, they wrote him out the last 2 episodes. But I'm saying with him doing that, wanting more money, with Steve Harvey saying to hell with integrity. Integrity is everything, man. How you gonna be a complete whole man, holistic man, whole person, and you ain't got integrity? All we got is our name and our word, man. You understand what I'm saying? There's $244 on the screen right now from 161 people, right? If I didn't have integrity and care about the people and support the people wouldn't readily give me money like that, man. I have to have integrity. I got to be a man of my word.
That's longevity. But integrity is for longevity.
Exactly. I'm 58 years old, man. If I wanted to get the bag, I would start it out early Public Enemy days trying to get the bag. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that bag don't last. The bigger the bag, the more you up for robbery. You know how that go?
Yeah, Biggie said it, man.
We ain't.
More money, more problems. Biggie said it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But then that comes with education. I'm going to say this. I just want to add one more point about that. I think the people need to be more educated over the value of a dollar. In my economics class back in 2013, they say we living our 4 cents on the dollar. So the money's not even worth printed on.
Right. The value of the individual, man, is your mind, man. It is your mind.
Yes, sir. You
understand what I'm saying? The rest of this stuff can come and go, man. All of us can hit rock bottom tomorrow, man. If you're a positive thinking individual and you have your integrity intact and people know that, you can tap into your resources, man, and get some money, man. But if you ain't got no integrity, they'd be like, nah, man, I let that dude $5. He ain't even pay me back because you didn't have integrity.
Right. So the one person, like I say, 2 better than 1, because when you down, the other one can lift you up. But with no integrity, they're going to leave you on the ground like a drunk, like you want to be there.
Exactly. But anyway, I really appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right?
No problem. I appreciate you raising the vibrational pitch.
Oh, give thanks, good brother. Peace, man.
Yes, sir. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right. Peace. Whoo. Okay. I think I got the picture on both sides. Now I understand where Steve Harvey is coming from, letting Monique know, look, when you up in this space, it ain't about taking a stand for anything. It's about getting money. Wow, Steve Harvey. For real? Steve Harvey, let me tell you something, bro. They coming for you, bro. Because now they see you gave them a way in. They understand now why you're doing this. You're not you saying that you're doing this because you got people that depend on you. Our ancestors depend on you. All right. Not to say that the hell with slavery like you did on your show, letting the world know you ain't got nothing to do with slavery. Slavery, it was nothing. Come on, Steve Harvey, don't do that, bro. You understand what I'm saying? We don't talk about people like that on this show. We trying to extract the lesson. And you're right, DJ. There's a lot of Steve Harveys out there. All they want to get is the bag. That's it. We've traded our God for their wealth, man. We've traded our God for their wealth. Greetings. This is Professor Griff, Sirius Mindz. What's good with you? Caller from the 901 area code. What's up? Come on, 901. What's happening? I guess they'll call back. No. The very thing that got our ancestors through, we need to keep intact. All right? Just because they paying you, you mean to tell me all your principles go down the drain? So all of these people depend on Steve Harvey. What makes him think that people don't depend on Monique? Well, she took a stand, a just stand, and she stood her ground, her and her husband. And I applaud her for doing that. I took a stand back in 1989 and stood my ground. My father told me, you don't apologize for the truth, man. Some people was coming to me like, man, yo, truth out of season, man. Be quiet with that, man. Truth out of season. When is the season not to tell the damn truth? Caller from the 901 area code. What's good with you, man? It's Professor Griff, Sirius Mindz.
Good evening, brother.
Hello?
Greetings. How are you this evening, brother?
Greetings. How are you? Who am I speaking with?
Okay, this is Lene.
How can I help you?
Okay. I just want to thank you, first of all. Say peace to the ancestors, peace to you, peace to everyone listening.
Give thanks.
And I'll try to keep this brief, but I just want to resonate with everyone who is saying, like the good sister that called earlier, Miss Nikki Love, and how she's talking about the spiritual warfare. Right. It's so real. It's so real. That's why I believe this platform is so necessary and vital. And platforms like these, it's very important for us to speak up and speak out about things like this, because the spiritual warfare is so real. And on that situation with Steve Harvey and Monique, it's so evident, that the spiritual warfare, how it's working, especially with him just blatantly saying what he was saying. And you know what got me, brother, is when he said, his family will crumble and this and that. Now, we all know, he's so supposedly in the money and everything. So, when you say your family, is going to crumble, to me, that makes no sense. That means that your family has nothing other, and you and your family are having no foundation to stand on other than the money. Right. You see, so it's just things like that our people need to stay away from, that type of ideology. So that's one message I'm trying to resonate with tonight is that when you get caught up in that success and getting the bag, then, obviously we see ourselves losing our value, which is the reason why you see, and he hardly, brother, I know it sounds like I'm going off right now, but, when he was pointing his finger out in the sister Monique's face, like he didn't want her to really speak. Basically trying to shut her down. I thought that was very out of line, so, and it just goes to show, like, when our sisters speak up like that, we have brothers like that don't stand behind them, You understand? Right. It's creating so much division among us.
Did you hear what she said to him though? Did you hear what she said? She says, "Wait a minute. Why didn't you come out in public? If you agree with me in private, why didn't you come out in public and support me? I needed your support. When I heard you talking about me on your show and you threw me under the bus," she said, "that hurt so much. I'm supposed to be your sister."
Yes.
What is it with these Negroes, man, that always want to go for the money and please white people rather than support their brothers and sisters? I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
I don't either, brother. I really don't. And speaking on the case of Monique, to me, I wouldn't even really be concerned with an apology from any of them, private or otherwise, because at this point, I don't think it'll make a difference because the damage has been done, behind the black ball and that whole situation on the talk show.
Right.
That's really telling to me that, the apology will do no good. So bring it down to a conclusion. Like, I just hope that, and I do see it as being a discussion opener and starter for us to see how we can go from here and grow from here by hopefully working together. And I will hope with people like T.I. and the Monique and all these people will come forward with and continue. Like, I see a lot of us are starting to kind of make that realization and connect the dots and say, okay, there really is no other way out, So I hope we do get back with the Underground Railroad almost, idea of coming together to help us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not going and following this mainstream. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. I really appreciate your call, sis.
All right. Thank you so much, brother. Have a good evening. Thank you so much again.
Be well. Be well. All right. Peace.
Okay, blessings.
All right, peace. This is what I mean about Colin Kaepernick. He took a stand. All right. People supported him. He stood his ground. He lost millions of dollars. He stood his ground. Then he gained millions of dollars, and he still got the bag, and he still stood his ground. That's a lesson in it for all of us. You understand what I'm saying? That's a lesson in it for all of us. And I heard through the grapevine, he hasn't stopped his activism. All right. He's taking what he needs to do out to the community where it counts. He's taking the money out to the community where it counts. All right. I saw Kevin Hart, Jay-Z, and a few other people toasting up millionaires all around them. No one put a damn dime in the pot to go to the black community to set up a community center, and not to my knowledge. What they're doing privately, I don't know. I can't speak on that. I'm just saying, so to get together, to toast up with a room full of millionaires, and we can't get together and support those of us that are on the front lines, come on, man. White people do it all the time. Private donations, anonymous. You understand what I'm saying? People do it all the time. It's not about me. It's about moving Sirius Mindz forward. All right. It's something will befall Griff, and I'm not in front of this camera anymore. I would hope somebody would step up, Johnny Taylor or LaShawn or 16 would give us some other people, and y'all carry on Sirius Mindz. I mean, I'm giving y'all the word. Make it happen. Because somebody has to continue and carry on the information. All right. Those are the 4 subjects we have for tonight. Tomorrow we'll deal with the other 4. We're going to move forward. But I definitely want to talk about this homegrown white terrorism. So this dude is about to set it off. And we're going to read his kill list. All right. Because his kill list remind me of other kill lists where the guy from Florida was mailing people bombs. Remember? Last year? Don't play like y'all didn't remember. All right. Homegrown white terrorists. All right. Tell us the type of people we are to see in the greater community. And we'll talk about that. All right. It's Professor Griff. I've been on here for an hour and a half already. We're going to get together tomorrow night at 8 o'clock right here on Sirius Mindz. Can we do that, y'all? Can y'all meet me here tomorrow night? All right. We're going to deal with those other 4 subjects. And I really like to hear what y'all have to say, simply because, you know what, I keep telling you, it's not about Professor Griff. All right? It's not about Professor Griff. Okay. Let me find this Soleil song, Formula. All right. Let me see. I hope y'all pulled something from this conversation tonight. I've learned some things. A couple of the callers helped me put some things together, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand it now. All right, I can follow through. I can see what's going on. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign out with Soleil's The Formula, and I hope everybody got something from this series. I really appreciate. Thanks to all the callers that called in. I know a lot of times people don't want to call in simply because, you know, once this goes out on YouTube, it's out there. I can't call it back. It is what it is. All right. But once people watch this, they might say, okay, that makes sense. I'm glad Professor Griff did that. Now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? And I think we need to do that. I love you all to life. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. All right. This is my wife's song, The Formula.
That you have the capacity to do anything that you say with your mind to, etc. Now that puts you into a whole different reflection of self.
I'm mixing herbs in this kitchen. Almost 20 years since you listened. Sipping Brahmi tea and reminiscing. Some of y'all been wishing that I manifest this reinvention. Could agree to heightened intuition. Pineal won't listen. With the title Shifu, I've been christened. Mount Meru, I'm focused on this mission. Mantras and I'm listening. Unapologetic, no permission. Needed for this consciousness ascension. Disease and disconnection and remission. Shifting your perception like magician. No time to entertain your superstition, not to mention my intention and illusion, abolition, and the goddess coalition, serving lyrical nutrition is the show me what you hate. I can show you how to love. Show me what you hate. I can show you how to love.
I'll text you. Come down tomorrow. We'll make it happen.
Teach you how to love. I can teach you how to love. Show me what you hate. I can show you how to
16, I really appreciate that. That's the link. All right.
Show you how to love.
For Soleil's video, The Formula.
Teach you how to love. Teach you how to love. I can teach you how to love. Where's your focus in your mind at? Who holds the vision, holds the power, underline that.
Next week's subject, we're gonna close out Black History Month next week. The following week, we're gonna deal with acapella revolution. My book, The Acapella Revolution. All right.
Focus and realm where there's no improbabilities, no instability.
Follow the white rabbit, on to another planet. We gotta tear the fabric, exploring every facet. Water and pencil wagon, destroying every habit. Until you bring it and you see all that you need to have it. Disease of disconnection, distorting your perception. You need some introspection to see your.
Tomorrow we're gonna talk about different products that are coming out from just local people that's putting together. This product right here is from my niece. She's definitely putting it together. All right. My stepdaughter is putting some products together. We're gonna introduce her stuff tomorrow, along with my niece Aisha Ra. We got some products coming from Cypress Hill. All right. So we're gonna make it happen. All right. You know anybody want to advertise right here? Just tell them to hit me up. Let me know. All right.
Level, lotus, flower, stira, sugar, cedar, power. Higher levels, lotus, flower, stira, sugar, cedar, power. Higher level, lotus, flower, stira, sugar, cedar, power. Higher levels, lotus, flower.
Peace 16. Chad, peace, man. Bryce, thanks everyone for the donations. Really appreciate that. Y'all need to reach me. My phone number is 678-557-2919. I'll be in Augusta. I'll be in Alabama on Monday, in Augusta, Georgia on Thursday. All right, I'm going to finish this tour in March 24th in Pennsylvania. In between then, we got some subjects to deal with because we got some more information we want to send out to the people. My phone number is 678-557-2919. All right. This is Soleil, The Formula. Go check it out.
What you hate, I can show you how to love. Show me what you hate, I can show you how to love. Show me what you hate, I'ma teach you how to love. love.